Hey everyone, my name is Jose, and I'm one of your HIV Stops With Me spokesmodels for year 2025. And I'm here with the question of the month for July. I hope you're doing well. And the question of the month goes like this: does your healthcare provider engage with you on your overall health and well being? Or have you had to advocate for yourself to be seen as more than just your HIV diagnosis? Okay, so I personally began my journey when I lived in California. I was being seen by a doctor that catered to children, and I think I remember it also being for mothers who are becoming mothers. So I, for those who have been watching the videos and know my story, I have been diagnosed since 2010, and I zero converted from the age of 15 to in between 17. So I was told at age 17 that I was in fact HIV positive. So my experience with healthcare has been a rough one in the beginning, and I know that people in the field are always doing their best with what they are updated with. So I'm not a medical professional, and anything I say is just from my own experience and what I know today, and what the strength that I have today is in fact what I have to do to advocate for myself. Being someone who has lived now for 15 years with HIV, I've had to find that strength for myself. Doctors normally have wanted to just have me come in, get the blood work done, and they will read off, my chart to myself. And usually they just ask like general stuff like, oh, have you changed any of your sexual partners? What else have you done different? And it's only when I bring up other issues, like maybe my stomach has been hurting, or like something is weird, or I'm experiencing constipation, that kind of stuff. So when it comes to advocating for yourself, it's normally that. So yes, my experience has been like, in the beginning, people just want to give me a medication and they say, take it like this, don't miss that. And then now that I'm older, I've had a better experience living in New York State. It's still that kind of thing where I have to advocate for myself. I ask a lot of questions. I have a conversation very transparent with my nurses, the whole staff, with the place that I go for my treatment. And then if you're just someone who is like just not sure, just remember, this is your life. They are there to service you. I was once so afraid, and I just thought that because of the life expectancy, I thought that I was just gonna like give up on myself, and rot, and that's all I was worth. So it does take a lot of like a full scope of practice. Like, you must think of your mind, your body, and your soul. Like for me in the beginning, it was really hard because I was struggling with drug addiction, and also growing up still. I was not an adult yet, technically. And so I definitely encourage you, whatever age you are, whatever place you're seeing yourself in, and you're newly diagnosed, or you're still getting comfortable with the idea of knowing your status, those kind of things are very important for you to think about. Again, finding the comfort of talking about, to yourself. If you have to do that in the beginning, talk to yourself, journal about it, find a lot of resources. I keep enforcing that. If you go to our website, hivstopswithme.org, you can find the most direct information. There's links, there's stuff like that. So if you don't know, you can always send a message or visit the website, and you can tell our manager how can you direct yourselves to me, or follow my social media, and I'll be happy to to hold your hand and walk you through some of those things that I can share through experience, right? So yeah, definitely that was my take on this question. I do think that not every healthcare professional or team member, or whatever you want to call it, has always been they've done their best, but I know that there's always that burnout, and they're also servicing a lot of different other patients, and I have to remind myself, what can I do for myself? And there's so much resource out there. We're in 2025, and HIV is not what it used to be, and it's not going to be that way for the remaining of existence, right? So just for today, please, if you are still struggling with knowing your status, go on to our website, find the resources, seek your local medical provider, talk to your doctor, be transparent. They're there to care for you and help you, no matter what your mind is telling you otherwise. There was once upon a time where I thought that they were out there to kill me, or that they were out there to not really care for me. But if you speak and you tell them, remember, kindness goes a long way, respect goes a long way. They're also human beings, and they are there to help you. So I encourage you to go and visit all the other spokesmodels. There are 28 other spokesmodels, including myself being the 29th one. And there are also all these other questions of the month that are going to be coming. We also have events. Look out, please. And again, follow us, go down to the website, click the newsletter, and until next time, I will see you guys. Be well, take care of yourself, and always, please, educate yourself. That's the strongest power. Knowledge is power. All right. Bye, guys.